Hello everybody, happy Vlogidays. It is December 4th, Thursday, and I am recording every day in December for Vlogidays or Vlogmas, whichever you prefer, and it's about 1:30 right now, so I got up about 9 a.m. I had some phone calls from Jackson's school, just about medication and stuff like that, and I'm just kind of, I had an uneventful morning. I've had like 6 cups of coffee at this point, and worked on the computer a lot, made some phone calls. It's been a relatively easy day. Outside, it's another gloomy fall day, winter day, whatever you want to call it. Here in South Carolina, it still looks like fall, but like the end of fall, everything's dying off. But I don't have too much planned for today. I have some little projects I want to try to work on around the house. I want to record a planner video for you guys. I'm going to try to get that done today for tomorrow, my December planning session. I know a lot of you guys enjoy those videos. I'm just going to be planning in my Erin Condren. I do like the personal planner a lot, and it's just kind of hard because I started using that Erin Condren, got used to the layout, and now I've got another one, but I'm only going to be using the Erin Condren in the video because it'd just be easier that way, and at least for the month of December, I want to keep everything together. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to run out to the post office in a little while, and that's about it. So I gotta tape up the boxes for the giveaway and get them addressed, and I don't have that much to do. It feels pretty good. The upstairs beds are made. I picked up upstairs. There's always stuff I could do up there, though. And I got the downstairs is clean from last night, and there's just not a ton I have to do. So we'll see what the day holds, and I'll share it with you here and there. So let's get moving with our day. So today's lunch is the Stover's Salisbury steak and macaroni, and I'm gonna love it when the gravy goes over into the macaroni. It's so good. And for frozen meals, I've eaten a lot of them. I did go to cooking school, culinary school, whatever you want to call it, but there is something to be said about convenience foods, and this one is one of the better brands on frozen meals. So if you're somebody who really doesn't cook, or someone like my daughter who lives with her dad who doesn't cook dinner every night, these are a good option. I mean, I know they're not totally healthy, but they're a good option. My camera, I'm using my phone. I just got out of the post office box, and I'm at McDonald's. I'm going to get a quick milkshake. It was really full through the line, so I'm going to go in and get a milkshake. Hi everybody, I'm kind of checking in. I haven't vlogged a lot so far today, and nothing has really worked out the way I wanted it, except we did order a pizza for dinner, and it should be here in just a bit, and my husband should be home in just a few minutes. So yeah, it's just been one of those days when nothing goes as planned, and it just, isn't working out. But probably throughout the evening and night I will vlog more. I've been working on a planner video, and it's just taken me a little bit longer, and yeah, so that's what's been going on. But Jackson had a good day at school, and it's just been a day like in the office, because that's just what it's been. The office being the living room or the kitchen table right here where I'm at. There's my stuff. And it's just been crazy. And now Scott's on his way home, so I won't be able to finish the video till later, and it's just, going to be a late night for me. And I do have some stuff I want to do, so once we eat, and hopefully I can run him off to the shower and I can video some more during that. But yeah, it's just been one of those nights, and I think it's a big TV night with Grey's Anatomy and all that. So yeah, things are happening. Actually, the only show we watch is that's on tonight, is How to Get Away with Murder, and it has Viola Davis. It's an amazing show. I love it, and that's what's on tonight at 10, so we'll be watching that for sure. So, it's a chilly night around here, and I'm over here where all the coffee and tea stuff is. It's kind of messy right now. There's a coffee pot. I'm trying to decide which tea I want. This will certainly help relax me, and it's been a hectic day of sorts. I know it sounds crazy, but it really has, because nothing's really worked out the way I wanted it to, so that makes it very hectic. And this one has caffeine, That one is a tea detox. It's okay, but it's kind of hard to get down. And then there's the Lapsu Song. And then there's all my other teas. Quite a few. So, I think I'm going for the salted caramel. That's what I'm going for. Alright, my tea has brewed quite a while. There's the color. And I stir it up. I added some sugar. And yeah, this is going to get me through the evening. Hopefully, Mr. Jaggers will be home soon. Scott's home. And there's Oreo right up on the doorstep. Hi.
Hi, Bubber.
Hello, Oreo.
Oreo's like, can I come in?
No, Oreo ain't coming in.
Come on, Bubber.
How was your day?
Long, sweetheart. Long. Hi, beautiful. Let me kiss.
Yeah. The pizza came. It came late, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
And there's Scott's half. It's got all kinds of stuff on it. And there's and there is Jackson's, and here's mine. I just started liking pizza this year, you guys. I usually hated it, except for those little ones you can throw in your freezer that are terrible. I forget what they're called, the Tostino's little pizzas, whatever they are. But I just started liking it this year, but I only like cheese on it.
Hey, buddy, come on.
So I am coming in here to transfer laundry around. You can see the boys, they're in some towels here. Let me pick those up so they don't get mixed in if I happen to drop one. Right in there you go. We'll get that fixed in a minute. We'll get these out, get the clothes in, and start it again, like always. I had my little dryer balls in with the towels, and they need to go in here. So I was reading online about these really racist, mean people in Missouri. Not like everybody's mean in Missouri, but that's where these are, protesting in their own way in response to the Michael Brown death, and it just made me so mad. You know, Michael Brown was standing outside selling loose cigarettes, and right is right, wrong is wrong. Number one, okay, if he was selling them, sure, it's a misdemeanor. They could have written him a ticket for it. It's that simple. He was a married man, a father of 6, and I'm sure he didn't step out of his door that day and think that he was going to die, maybe trying to hustle some cigarettes. And it's not even that big of a deal, and he, you know, I've watched the video like everybody else 1,000 times, and, you know, he was a little argumentative. He was, but that certainly doesn't give the police any right to use excessive force. I think what we have to remember as a country, not just as one particular race, is that if it can happen to Mr. Brown, it can happen to your husband, to your wife. It could happen. And it has nothing to do with work or anything like that. It has to do with treating our fellow citizens with love and respect. And I hit a ad. And it's just really, really sad to me. You know, I've been saying for years that I really felt like with a lot of the older generations basically dying off, that a lot of our young people don't see color anymore. rap music is one of those things that have brought people together. Education, social media, all kinds of stuff. But when I see this, that don't look like a really old man. That looks like a young man. It looks like a man in his 20s. And to me, that's freaking pure evil. And it makes me so sad. So, you know what? If you are in New York, and I wanted to also say this, I kept a very close eye on CNN. I have quite a few blogging and YouTube friends in the city, actually, who lives in the city. And I was worried about them. One of them actually told me she was going to go protest. So, you know, I was definitely concerned because protests can get out of hand really quick. You know, emotions run high. But you know what? I'm proud of you, New Yorkers. You kept it together. You did it the right way. And, yeah. Rest in peace, Michael Brown. And I truly believe... Oh, I don't even want to see that no more. I truly believe that Michael Brown... even though he didn't want to die, I truly believe that his death has a greater purpose than what maybe a lot of people realize. Because I think his death is going to bring a lot of change. And I have to say, the mayor of New York is kind of impressing me with how he's handling it. He's not shying away from the subject. He's not interfering with protesters. And from what I can tell, now I'm not in the city and I've been to New York a few times, the police officers are looking human and they don't have the SWAT teams. And, you know, I understand when that's necessary. I do. And I also understand, I'm going to just kind of click, I'm just going to scroll down. I also understand that we need police officers. Just simple as that. Try to go a day without them. People would be robbing you, raping you, killing you. We need police officers, but the one thing I can't stand is corrupt police officers. I cannot stand it. And even that Denzel movie, what was that, Training Day? Oh my God, I hated seeing him in that movie because I hate dirty cops. And where I grew up, there was quite a few. But it's just really sad that people are still acting like this. And it's also really, really sad that a man had to die over some loose cigarettes. It's as simple as that. I do, I guess, commend, I don't know if that's the right word. I do appreciate the police officer, you know, saying that he was sorry and he didn't mean for that to happen. But we don't need, like, we don't need apologies. We need changes. And while the apology is super nice, it doesn't bring back Michael Brown. It doesn't bring back Trayvon Martin. It doesn't bring back Travis Alexander, who was killed by Jodi Arias. It doesn't bring people back. So an apology is nice, but what would be nicer is actual change. And I'm very proud of my New York friends and the New York community for showing how to protest something that you feel strongly about and doing it with dignity and respect, and it made me proud. So, yeah, just wanted to touch base on that. Because I'm always, like, talking about hot topics. I like talking about things that are current. I give my opinions. I think right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't like our kids being shot. I know kids get in trouble and they do stupid stuff a lot. But a lot of these things shouldn't be the death penalty. They shouldn't be shot. We shouldn't have to worry about school shootings and other kids. And while I kind of oppose guns, my family does not. But I'm just not happy with a lot of things going on in our country. But I'm proud of you, New Yorkers. And you guys keep it up. And just to be positive, there's this beautiful story of a 73-year-old widow who is helped by a police officer. They became friends when he checked on her. And it's just beautiful. He helps her a lot, takes her shopping a lot. They run errands together, and he didn't post the photo. Somebody else did. Got over 700 likes on Facebook. It's a beautiful story. It's on the Daily Mail, and She's a widow, and he is actually doing the right thing. And if we did more of this for everybody in our country, it'd be so much better. So you can see I made a lot of mess with my tea earlier. I've got to get things ready for morning. And I'm just kind of picking up because this is mostly my stuff. I forgot I had this little bit of tea left from this English breakfast. I showed that in my favorites. We usually don't drink Folgers like that much, but we had a lot of house guests who like coffee, so we got that. Yeah. I don't like it as much as Jabaiba, but it works. It's coffee. It's not like I can really complain about it. I always make a mess with the coffee in the morning, and I always have to clean it up. There's Cupcake. Say hello. There's Romeo, big boy. Look, you can see that tree lighting up through the windows. It's super cute. And we still get a little bit of the twinkly light. If I open the blinds, you could definitely see it a lot better, but I'm not opening the blinds at night. No way. I love this eucalyptus spray and it's Spearmint 2. That's supposed to help relieve stress. And, you know, it's not like I had an extremely stressful day, per se, but it was stressful because, like I said, nothing went according to schedule. So let me move these. Because I don't sleep with my little throw pillows. So let me spray now. Just going to spray up on my pillows. And just kind of have something to help me become a little more calm and dreamy. Hey everybody, so I am in my bed. I got my camera kind of propped up. I know I didn't vlog a lot today, and that was because for whatever reason today just went by in the blink of an eye. Nothing went as planned, and it's been one hell of a day. It really has. It's like I've been busy all day and haven't accomplished anything. I recorded my planning sessions video, and so many things kept happening. Phone calls and people showing up, and Jackson and homework and dinner and all that, so I didn't have a chance to edit it. So I think I'm going to put this video up first, and then sometime tomorrow when I get the planner sessions edited, I will put that up. But I'm not going to do it tonight. No way. But I have my laptop right here, and it's down, and I was answering a lot of emails today, and I started putting some of the emails I had in a file about questions, but then I thought, you know what, I have a little bit of time, we can go over them. So one of the, and a lot of these are repetitive, but one of the questions, and I'm not going to say everybody who they came from, I just don't pronounce names well, and you know, you put numbers and capital letters and small letters, and I don't get any of that. So I can't pronounce them, but a couple questions that came in over the past couple of weeks, especially through people I link up with, is why haven't I been putting up my normal blog posts like Wednesday Hodgepodge, Friday Letters, that kind of stuff? And the answer is really simple, because I've been super busy with Vlogidays and my regular video that I want to go up anyway, in addition to the Vlogidays. So with those, it's been keeping me really busy. I'm going to try to get Friday letters done because I know that's always a big hit, but a lot of people have been asking why I haven't. It's just because I've been so busy with these videos. But I'll try to get... You know, I was going to say I'm going to try to get on schedule, but the truth is I got 2 weeks of calmness, and today wasn't calm. But I've got 2 weeks of that, and then we're, you know, rushing around with the holidays. So nothing is really going to be on schedule for the month of December. It's just not. A lot of them came in about, well, a couple came in about starting a blog. So, you know, I started blogging before I started making YouTube videos. You can go back and see many years on my life on my blog. And I love blogging. I love it. I'm not saying vlogging, I'm saying blogging. And I blog at kishajaggers.com. Most of you know that by now if you watch my videos regularly. But I kind of guide you guys over there because most of the time I am posting a lot of stuff. Now, starting a blog, I did a video on that. You can check it out. It's got a lot of hits. And I plan on doing some more in that series. I know some of you guys might not be interested, especially if you're not bloggers, but there's a lot of bloggers who are, so I'd understand if you skipped it. But starting a blog is really simple, and maintaining a blog is not. So, you know, I know some people just post their YouTube videos on their blogs. I find that a little boring personally, but I'm kind of doing it right now. But I always put snippets, and my weekend reviews are still going up, and all that kind of stuff. But maintaining it is much harder. And, you know, I've maintained it for years, so obviously I love it. And starting a new blog is easy. Think of a name of a kind of blog. If it's just a lifestyle blog like mine, if it's a fashion blog, if it's a cooking blog, whatever your niche is, that's what you really go for. And being consistent, writing good articles and all that will get you readers, and it's pretty easy to do. A lot of questions came in about me moving, so everyone, you know, is curious about why. I've stated it in other vlogs, but I'll go ahead and state it again. Hopefully people don't mind, by the way, me answering these through the vlog. If they do, they have to deal with it, because that's what I'm doing this time. I had some bad memories in this house last summer. Maybe, was it last summer? No, 2 summers ago, too. The kids put me through a lot of hell, and I had made some terrible memories in this house. And, it wasn't just the kids, it was Scott too. Probably me too. And that's first and foremost. Second, I have neighbors that I'm not too fond of. I have a peeping Tom that lives next to me. I just have people around I don't like. I'm not very neighborly. I like to be kind of out on my own. And sometimes I am neighborly, but most of the ones around here I don't like. So that's the reason I'm moving. It's not the house. I mean, the house I have some bad memories in, but I've made more good memories than bad, so I guess that counts. But I just want out of it. And, like, I know this is going to sound crazy. We rent. And I have never, ever not paid rent. But my landlord lives in California, and she thinks that she's protecting herself every month by sending me and Scott a eviction notice, like, I don't know, 5 or 7 days, something like that, before rent's due. And so it's really frustrating. And, you know, at first it really scared me. I'm like, oh my God, you know, rent's not even due. And she's like threatening to evict us. And we've never had bad rental experience. And really, we haven't had one with her. I don't think she's really protecting herself. I think if I didn't want to move out, I'd have 30 days. But whatever. We pay our rent. But, yeah, it's just aggravating, and I want to move, and I'm going to move as soon as possible. This came in once. Do I really hate my grandmother? So let me give you some backstory, and I'll try to make it really quick. My mom and dad split up when I was 8 months old. My mom stayed in my life, my dad stayed in my life, but I lived with his parents. Now, his dad became my dad. I called him dad. His mom became my mom, in a sense. I called her mom. during all of my younger years, during all my years of life, my mom has been a consistent figure in my life, but my grandparents fought for custody of me, so they took my mom to court, or my mom took them to court probably like 8 to 12 times. I'm not even sure on the number anymore. I was pulled in court. I hated it. They talked a lot of shit about my mom, and honest to God, they had it completely wrong. Completely. Towards the end, and I was super close to both my grandparents, but really close to my grandfather. Towards the end of my grandfather's life, he really realized that and wanted me to become as close as possible to my mom. And my grandmother was just, his wife, was just mean. And she was mean in the things she said to me, and mean in the way she talked about my mom. And my mom is a really good person. Now, she gets on my nerves sometimes, like all moms, but she's a good person. And what I watched them put her through was really frustrating. And I can look back as an adult and remember the pain my mom went through. I got divorced from my ex-husband because he was cheating, and my grandmother sided with him. When she did, she betrayed my trust, and we were never really the same anyway. So, do I hate her? No. I just don't want to be like her, and I'm glad that my kids have good memories of her, but I don't have, I mean, I have a ton of good memories from when I was little, and as I got older, in my 20s, I have a ton of bad memories, so I'm totally conflicted on the way I feel about her. So, it is what it is. I got like 6 emails about my address being on the vlog, you know, about the cruise. I put an annotation after I saw it, and I knew that it would concern some of you guys, some fellow YouTubers. 6 of you guys contacted me today, and just today, and wanted me to know that it was on, that address is from like 6 years ago. We live in South Carolina. Hopefully nobody bothers the poor people in the house now that had that address, but I put up an annotation. Some people don't see those, I guess, on their iPad and such. That's just a little note that tells you something, and so I put on there that, you know, it's not an address, so don't worry. I guess those 6 people didn't see it, but yes, I know it was on there, and it's not my home address. So the next one, how many brothers and sisters do you have? I have 1 sister, and her name is Lacey. I've shown her a million times. And I have 1 brother. His name is Jeremy, and he passed away at 24. Will I ever do any editing tutorials was another question that came in recently. And I take it that's video editing, maybe. If it's something you guys want to see, you can just let me know. Am I really French? That came in this past week. Yes. French Indian, actually. My mom is Indian and my dad is French. So, talk about a temper. And the last one that I'm going to answer, because I get a lot of questions and I don't always answer all of them, but I do my best. I really do. Is negative comments, and it was a fellow YouTuber. You guys might know her, but I'm not going to say her name. She's been getting some bad comments on some websites, and she saw me there, and nice, huh? And she has been watching my videos and was kind of shocked, and so she asked me how I deal with that, and I thought I would just discuss it on here. I'm sure she'll see it. Hi. How I deal with it. Well, on a couple websites, they claimed it was me, like, on there, and it wasn't me, and it blew up like last year, and I got really upset. I fought back. I talked to you guys when I was vlogging. I discussed a lot of my life that maybe I shouldn't have. I doubted myself a lot. I got angry. I got depressed. But something happened, like a switch happened, and now I don't really care. I mean, even if somebody says I have ugly kids, and my house is always dirty, and my hair is crazy, it's wet, it's not greasy, but, because I just got out of the bath just a little bit ago, I just do my best to ignore them, not give them any validity. There's websites well, at least one dedicated to hating me. I don't care. Because everything I've ever told you guys has been true. I want these videos to be accurate, so I don't get on here and lie. That's not what I do. Has my life been perfect? Have I made mistakes? Yes. And do people call you out when you put your life out here like this? Yes, they do. They totally call you out. And some people will make up lies. Some people will do some really mean stuff. And what you have to realize is that they are being anonymous through a computer. They are not, most of the time, showing their pictures, putting their public name out there. Most of the time, it's some stupid screen name. And you really don't know who you're arguing with. It could be an old friend from high school that doesn't like you. It could be somebody who really doesn't even know you, just a little bit through what you share. And they're out there. And I do my best. I'm not perfect with it. And sometimes I fight back. I thought it would be fun to answer negative comments one time. I think in one of my vlogs last year, I read a whole bunch of them and read them and kind of made fun of them. So that kind of made me feel good, but you just have to take it with a grain of salt, understand that most people that are going around leaving nasty comments on your videos or putting you in some type of forum that is nasty and awful, that they are unhappy, and I don't want to say jealous. Some of them might be, my best friend thinks they're jealous. I think they're just assholes. And so you know you're going to encounter those kind of people even at the store. You know you're going to encounter them at your kid's school. You know that they're going to be in your life. You even have family that act like that sometimes, I'm sure. At least I do. And you just have to know what you're dealing with, and don't put anything too personal. And coming from me, that's really hard because I put my heart out there. I say what I'm feeling. If I'm upset, I can't put a camera in my face and fake it for you guys. So it is what it is, and for every mean comment, there's 100 good ones. So just keep that in mind. So those are the questions I answered tonight for you guys. And I answered. I don't know what's going on. I'm tired. That's why I'm not editing the planner video, because I'm just too tired. I think I'm going to watch a Nicolas Cage movie. He's in CIA. I just want a good Nicolas Cage movie. And a good Keanu Reeves movie. Now, I did like Constantine. It's been a while since I've seen a good Keanu Reeves movie. My husband would say there's no good Keanu Reeves movie, but I think there are. But I'm going to watch a Nicolas Cage movie tonight. I can't remember the name. Tomorrow, I hope to not be so, busy and still not accomplish much. It's like my brain just would not shut off and everything was going blah, 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 all day long. It was just insane. So I'm really happy that I'm in bed. I can start editing this footage, and I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm sorry I didn't share much. I'll be back tomorrow. And, yeah. Good night and sweet dreams to you guys. And have a beautiful and blessed Friday. Bye.